back to 2 Point Hospital Off the Grid DLC. So I'm really excited to get back into this. I've been playing 2 Point on my Switch, and I was really close to getting my 3rd star in Duckworth, and the game crashed and shut itself and took me back to the start of the year, so I kind of fell out with it. So I was like, right, I'm going to go play the Off the Grid DLC instead. So in today's episode, I want to really concentrate on getting our 1 star. So staff morale is 70% and a cure rate of 70%, and then we've got to cure 8 patients in woodwork. So at the moment we're not really doing that great for money, but you know, we'll get there, we're fine. I'm not too worried. So these guys, I am assuming, are for woodwork. Now let's have a look. Right, okay, so we've got 15,000 there. Let's have a look how much it is to actually... Have we even... Oh no, I bet we didn't... Did we actually... Upgrade woodwork? Oh yeah, we've actually downloaded woodwork. That's downloaded. We've actually researched woodwork, so that's fine. I thought for a second then that we hadn't, and I've just realised why I thought that, because obviously on my game that I'm playing on the Switch, I've researched everything, and I was like, well, I don't remember seeing woodwork in the list, but obviously because it's not there. Right, so let's have a look how much it is to actually build this place. 25,000. So hopefully, if we can get a few more dollars under us wings, then we can move forward and build woodwork. Have you considered promoting some of our staff? Right. Okay, so we need to be looking out for those kind of little challenges and stuff as well. You're gonna have to go home for now because I'm not gonna get that in time. Get patient to... Oh no, I didn't want him to wait. I wanted him to go home. What do you need? Okay, you can go home. Can you be treated? Yeah, you can go straight to the ward. I can't remember what I was saying then. So those little challenges, these staff requests, usually they get 25% happiness, and obviously when we're looking at morale, that's quite important for us to be focusing on staff happiness. Now, if you think that you can do it, then I definitely recommend that you give it a shot. So promote 3 staff. To me, that's not a massive amount of staff to promote, and they usually in the beginning gain promotions pretty quickly, so yeah, we should be right. Can you go home? Getting a lot of different illnesses coming into the hospital now, but we're just really not equipped to deal with them just yet, so we need to be really careful. I don't want to overspend. If we do need to get a loan, I'm not totally against it, because I would like to get things off the ground, to be quite honest with you. And if we get the small loan, let's have a look at them. If we get the small one, 2,000 a month, it's not massively loads, so I think I'm going to take that so that we can at least get that room in. I think that we'll be fine. We can deal with that expenditure for now. What does this need? It needs a nurse. Okay, so it'll go in our little nurse quarter here. Okay, it's quite a large room, isn't it? There we go. Oh, not what I was expecting. I was expecting there to be a woodworking table of some sort. That looks like a pool. Interesting. Right, we'll get that room in, and then let us put all our little objects in that we need. I'll get you a... I'm going to pop this one in because this one gives happiness. This one gives a caffeine buzz. The water obviously just reduces first, and this one actually increases the happiness of your staff. Now, that's going to be really important, obviously, for staff morale. So, I think that would be the hot chocolate maker would probably be the best one to go for us in this hospital. Usually, I would just put water in, like I was doing. I was just putting water in the sweets station in there. So let's get a plant in just to make it a bit pretty, and we can put a cupboard in. There we go. Eventually we need to get all of these rooms up to a level 4 or 5 because then your staff will get a bonus. So if we go here, top positives, energised, good room, 10%. They can get 30% happiness from having an outstanding room. So we definitely want to do that. Have you got any? You've not got anything, have you? So it's going to be a bit tricky for you to actually... But let's have a look at this. Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. It's the whale. I thought it was a shark. I was really scared then because I'm terrified of sharks. Okay, so we completed that. So that was quite an easy one to actually cure as well. So that's quite good. No, we don't. We're not going to get a PANS lab just yet. We need to be focusing. We need to focus our oh, I don't know what I'm talking about today. We need to focus on the 1 star anyway. Let's have a look, because I want to get... Oh, we'll go to the filter. I want to get some nice, attractive things in here, as usual. We've got some plants in. Some nice foliage. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And wellness index looking not terrible. Staff morale is nearly at 70%, so that's all gravy. Let's have a look at the staff because we can see what... so if we actually order this by happiness, we can see who's the least happy. Now, if you go to them and then you go to their mood, you can see here what their top complaints are and what their top positives are. Now, this guy's not got any positives. He's desperate for the toilet, he wants training, and he's hungry. So I'm just going to send him on a break for now, but I think we also need to be looking at the thermal comfort of our hospital as well, because obviously the janitors are walking around and they don't stick to one area, whereas at the moment we've kind of got the thermal comfort on the areas that we know that nurses and doctors are going to be in. So we need to make sure that the janitors are also happy while they're walking around. Oh, I didn't realise I'd not put one there as well. There we go. It's going to be quite annoying though, because it's quite a large hospital, so we're going to need quite a lot of aircon. Let's get one in here as well. They don't cover a very big area either, which is quite... Not like the radiators do. I definitely much prefer the cold hospitals. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, sprout rage, a condition caused by the heated debate surrounding the Humboldt miniature cabbage. Sufferers have been worn down by unsustainable exposure to the sheer volume of opinions. We can treat them, but this only ends when people realise that there are more interesting things to talk about. We'll send the patient for treatment in our injection room. Now, I want to know, do you like sprouts? I hate sprouts. I do not want to eat little mini fart balls. Like, that is literally what they taste like. They taste like farts, and that's what they make you do. And so, yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you like sprouts. Okay, Grey's Anatomy, you can go home. You can off your trot, because we're not going to be able to do anything with the defib. I like it. Right. So yeah, so it's going to be quite annoying with the aircon. We're going to need a lot of it, and I can't remember. Do you need these have to be? See, these even have to be maintained as well, which sucks because that's going to take time out of our janitors from doing other things. So we're going to have to seriously look at what we want in our hospital and make sure that we're not overworking the janitors, making sure that they've not got too much on the plates, or that we've actually got enough janitors to sustain what we've got. I think that'll be alright for now. Oh, I didn't put any in here though. Let's make sure we got some in there. Oops, that's a bit cold now, apparently. Right, get rid of that one. Let's go around and make sure all our machines are okay. And I don't think... Oh, we got that one there as well. He looks like he's already on it, so that's good. It's on it like a car bonnet. Oh my god, was that some person got something on the face? Oh, I thought they had a carrot for a nose, but it's just a goatee. Must have been the way that they were angled down. It looked like a carrot nose. I thought, oh, look at another illness. So staff morale is quite low actually, so we definitely need to have a look here at what we're doing. Can we actually, we can't train people yet. I haven't got a training room, have I? That might be a good idea for us to get a training room. Definitely is something that you want to look into getting, because training is definitely one of the things that makes staff upset if you've not trained them fully. Another thing, depending on what the next star is, which I can only imagine the morale is going to be a key thing throughout this level. Yeah, oh, we've done that. We'll train this person. Why is it not letting me choose a trainer then? There we go. It's obviously going to be a key thing for this level is training staff, but I'm also going to be quite interested in emotional intelligence, which is one of the training things you can do. So if we could train everybody up to level 4 in whatever field it is that they're specialised in, then it might be worth us making the 5th level emotional intelligence, so that I think they gain like 10% happiness onto their actual happiness just from having that trait. So yeah, I think it might be definitely worth us looking into that anyway, especially for people like the janitors and the assistants that can't look after their needs while they're working, whereas the nurses and doctors can look after their needs while they're working, because we can flesh out their rooms, make the rooms really good. So definitely for those people, you can go to the front of the queue. You need rainwater. Right, what does everyone else want?
This hospital does not offer monetary support.
Apparently, because you're definitely not giving me any monetary support, I can tell you that now. Okay, so let's view what we've got. Let's see if we give us anything nice. Open all. Oh, lovely. We've got Rising Star and we've got Employer of the Year. That is all. Okay, so we still need to cure some more in woodwork even. Let's put you to the front of the queue as well. We need to focus on these guys more than others. You can go to the front of that queue. Definitely. Let's see if we can clear any of these patients out. Some more. Make sure anybody that's like really kind of far up on the diagnosis, I'm just going to send straight for treatment. So I mean, yeah, that's not going to be great for its cure rate, because chances are we're not going to be able to cure all those people, but that's the last thing that I'm going to focus on. I'm going to definitely focus on the morale and the curing those patients first, because the thing is, if you work on these two, they go up and down all the time. So best thing to do is to work on something that isn't going to change. So get your 8 patients in woodwork and then focus on these two, because last thing you want is to get those both set and then get to 8 patients and find out that you've not got to wait any longer. You can go to the front of the queue because you're going to die. What do you need? You can go home. That's even better. Go home. Okay, he didn't like our hospital very much at all. Well, he didn't like it at all. So that's fine. We didn't... Oh, okay. We're probably going to need to train this person up. It seems like it's quite well, not difficult, but like more advanced illness, because this person's got 2 treatment skills here. So by rights, they should actually be okay at treating people. So it might be worth us making sure that the Jab Master's up to level 3 as well. Get a level 5 staff room. I'm not going to do that because we don't want to be spending too much money in areas where it's not entirely needed at the moment. Right, promote. I can't believe that we've only just now promoted somebody. Let's have a look at his staff. I want to see who's feeling upset. Right, we'll get you in for training as well. Let's get the items in this room that I wanted to add as well. Okay, these are quite expensive as well, so I can't afford any more of those. I just spent all the money that I didn't want to do. But at least that'll make them train faster anyway. That's definitely worth it. So we didn't do that one, sadly, which I thought we would. I thought that would be a bit of a doddle for us, but apparently not. Do we have a janitor that can get rid of ghosts? Yeah, we do. I'm going to grab you actually. I'll pop you over here so you can do that with the sort out that ghost. You can just go straight for... See, now all the promotions are coming in. Send that patient home. Have you... Oh, you actually treating someone? Right, you can come in here now because there's no queue for that one. Send that patient home. God, we're getting so many different illnesses in, but we just can't afford to treat them all. What do we need to do? We need to use upgraded machinery and qualified staff, which we're getting there. We are a very new hospital, so we're not going to be able to. So this is going to go up and down quite harshly in the beginning because we've got no means of being able to sort it out. I like it, that's quite a cute one. But he didn't get cured, which is sad. I'm very sad about. And that guy just killed that plant. Hopefully this one is cured. Nope, we killed that one. We're just doing amazingly, aren't we, on this level? I'm very pleased. Right, what is wrong with you? Can you go... You're rage quitting. Let's have a look if there's anyone else. This needs to be watered. Do these need watering? No, they don't, thank God for that. Someone from the Department of Green Things is arriving, so hopefully they might give us some money as well. We'll have to hope. You've got 20 people in your queue. Let's see if we can get rid of any of these. Managed to get rid of 3 of them. Okay, doctors have discovered a new illness, bodily druids. Some of the body's glands have begun secreting tiny stones. How did they get there? What are they for? These are questions that science continues to ask itself, caused by admiring nature at particular times of the year. We'll send the patient for treatment in our ward. Send that patient home. So we've done 2 of the woodwork guys. Oh, 90% of our total. That's okay then. So what did they give us? Did they give us anything? I feel like we're just not making hardly any money at the moment. I'm very kind of baffled as to how we do make the money still. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. What's going on here? So is the people that are waiting for this room? Where is our psychiatrist? Oh, we don't have one yet. Damn it, I forgot about that. Green fingers, weak bladder. No, you're charming. You can do for now. There we go. You can be our psychiatrist for the very time being. Resignation warning. Right, that's not what I want right now. You can have a bit of a pay rise and definitely go on a break. In fact, I'll take you there myself. Express delivery to the staff room. There you go. You're probably the reason why we're only on 58%. Have we only got one nurse that can do treatment? Yeah, no, we've got you. Pharmacy emergency. No, I'm not going to take that on just now because obviously this guy's on break and the other one is currently working in there. Can train you. Which one are you anyway? Where are you working? Working in the injection room. I'm not going to bother training anybody with injection administration or pharmacy management. I've had a think about this. I don't want to pigeonhole my nurses. I think it's best to have nurses being able to work in all the treatment rooms because it makes it easier for when people go on breaks. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fully train them in treatment because they'll get 50% treatment skill. Whereas obviously with this, they would get plus 60%. But I'm happy to lose out on that extra 10% just for the sake of them being able to work in all the rooms comfortably and be able to do a good job. We definitely need to be hiring some more people, but we're not going to be able to do that just yet. They're going to stay, so that's all right. Yep, they've decided to stay, and you can go home because we haven't got a fracture ward yet. At the moment, we're just literally sending a lot of people home. That is all this is going to be. Our doctors have diagnosed a patient with flappy hamper, but it requires a fracture ward. Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to have to go home. Same as you. You need to pop off. You're very upset, so we're just going to give you a slight raise. What else do you need? Oh, he's going in there anyway, that's alright. What else? What else can we do?
We shan't be doing this again, I think. But thank you.
Let's have a look. So you're being trained. We've already taken out a loan. I don't want to talk about it. You can go home because we don't have anywhere for you to be treated. Is there anybody in here that can go straight for treatment? Let's have a look in our list. You can go straight for treatment, so can you, so can you. And you're still in the ward, so... But once they come out, hopefully they'll go straight... Have I sorted the policy out, actually? Let's have a look at this. So the policy... Yeah, fast track to treatment decision. So when it gets to 90%, I send them straight for treatments. They don't have to go back to the GP's office. Staff leave rooms when idle. I don't want them to do that because that won't help towards the morale, because if they've got a room full of stuff that they can keep their needs okay, we don't want them idling around the hospital and making themselves sad. I'm not going to do the promote staff automatically because I do like to keep an eye on who's being promoted. A lot of patients are queuing outside rooms though. Yeah, I know, I'm aware, but we just don't have the means to hire anyone. Let's have a look if there's anyone good. Nope. Definitely not. Don't like that you've got a mix of those, so we're going to get rid of you. Oh, okay. This can be our psychiatrist. I can't train you just now, but I'm going to get you in ready. So if we just get rid of all your things. Wait a minute, have we got somebody there that can't do anything? Oh no, that's fine. I thought that I had another doctor that wasn't able to work anywhere. Yeah, we need to sort out these doctors. These doctors are terrible. Oh, we're getting some money in though. That's good. Why are you sad? Well, you can go straight to the front of the queue then. Please don't rage quit. We definitely need to get some stuff in to make people happy while they're waiting as well, so that they're not bored and that they don't want to rage quit. I'm going to leave this part here anyway, so if you did enjoy this, don't forget to give a like and subscribe, and don't forget to give feedback down below on what you thought or what you think we can do better in this hospital. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Hey folks, thank you for watching the video today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and in between videos you can find me on Twitter at EmmGeeYT. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you on the next one.